Hello, everybody. Gonna wait around for a couple minutes. People want to come in, get the game loaded up. So yes, today is a little 2,000 subscriber live Q&A. So you guys can ask me questions and stuff. I'm gonna play a nice, easy, chill game in the background that doesn't require a whole lot of input for me. Sorry about that, guys. I always forget that on the PS3, for whatever reason, if you quit out to the XMB at any time, or right when you load up a game, it messes up Elgato. Don't really know why it does that, but it does. Doesn't seem like it's going to take it 10 minutes. I hope it doesn't. I want to get to playing. Oh, I'm now starting to see ads for Mortal Engines is about to come out on DVD or whatever. I'd say that movie wasn't as bad as a lot of the reviews gave it. Not good, but not something I'd consider bad. At least it's in the so bad it's good category at worst. I don't know. And there's Captain Marvel. I'm not going to see that because I'm not really interested in superhero stuff. I think the next movie I'm going to see is the Pokemon movie. Was it Detective Pikachu? That's exciting because maybe it'll be good. You never know. That would be, I'm sure I'll go see that, and I'm trying to think of what else I'm going to go see in the next few months. There's some kind of alien movie. It's like the Resistance Against an Alien Occupation. I might go see that. Because the nice thing is, the theater near me, they do $5 tickets on Tuesdays. So it's a really, really good price. I mean, yeah, you're still going to be paying a lot for the popcorn and soda, but it is at least a nice, cheap deal for that. Great. One of one of our common complainers on Platinum Trophy Club is complaining about now the training course challenge in Modern Warfare Remastered. It's the same guy. I think it's the same guy that literally complains all the time on our thread about just random stuff. Kind of funny, actually. Which I don't blame him. Sometimes I will complain about stuff. I know, like, other people on here say that they got it quickly, and it was, I got through that within maybe 20 tries back when I did it. Now, granted, I used to run the course all the time back in the original Modern Warfare, just because it was fun. I used to run it all the time, and I got it under the Infinity Ward time at some point on the PS3 version, so I mean, if you're going to complain about that, that's fine, but just wait until you get to Mile High Club on Veteran. If you don't use the exploit for it. Going to go ahead and take the first shot while we wait for this to finish installing. I feel less guilty about it because I went to the gym today. First time in a while, actually. I think since I was still in college. I'm just scrolling through my phone at this point, waiting for this to install. I didn't think it would take this long. Guess this is PS3, so I shouldn't be that surprised. I've been playing quite a bit of Spider-Man today. Been working my way through it. Making good progress so far. Well, I mean, I should be making good progress. I've been working on it for a long time. I'm at like 91% or something. Not on trophies, but 91% completion. I wonder what would happen if I played this without a patch. I wonder if it's one of the games where it really matters or not. What games... we finally got a question coming in. What games am I going to play? If you mean tonight, we're playing Lego Jurassic World on PS3 just to do something casual in the background to answer questions and such. And that stuff in the background was not me. That was my apartment. Something going on outside the apartment. Days Gone. I'm probably going to get Days Gone. It's only single player, right? I think it's only single player, and if so, I mean, I'm going to get it regardless, but I don't know if I'm going to get it on release day. Just because, you know, that's $60, and I'm sure it'll drop after a couple months. Sekiro I won't be getting. I'm not a fan of Soulsborne games. But definitely, eventually, we'll be getting Days Gone. As it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, I'll probably just wait until it drops in price, which is what I'm doing with Metro Exodus. Maybe wait till the first couple DLCs come out. Hi, Derek McKeon, Peter Rabbit Guy. My hardest 100%. I'm assuming you mean my hardest platinum more than anything, but I would say Killzone 2, definitely up there. The DLCs for Killzone 2 were really, really easy. But the platinum is, of course, pretty brutal and now unobtainable. Call of Duty World at War, that's a tough one. Not as much the DLC as it is just the main game. I'm still fairly proud of my 100% for Minecraft, all 3 versions. Because I did virtually everything in my own worlds without jumping into other people's. Oh, come on. Now it's got to install, really? This is ridiculous. This should not be taking this long. I mean, it's less than a gig. It should not take this long. Otherwise... I mean, I'm proud of The Last of Us having it 100%. That wasn't the easiest thing in the world, mostly because of grounded mode and the annoyance of boosting it. And I mean, I did all the base game stuff completely legit, just boosted the DLC. I know we might get The Last of Us 2 this year. Should be awesome. I mean, again, though, sort of like with some of these other games, if I get it, I will not, I won't be getting it on release day, I mean. I'm not gonna spend $60 on it when it'll probably drop within a year. Hey, Invisible, what's up? Just hit 2,000 subscribers, and we're gonna go play an old Lego game so I can do a live stream Q&A. I don't have any of the Souls games on my list. Red Dead 2, yeah, I'm gonna platinum it eventually. I don't know when. I mean, I want to wait until they work out some of the problems with the multiplayer. The multiplayer is not in very good shape right now. Because I'm actually pretty close to being done with the 100% in the single player. I'm only missing maybe about a dozen more challenges and a couple other things. So the single player I'm pretty close to being done aside from the 70 gold medals. I've got like 5 out of the 70, so I got a long way to go. I don't know if I'll be excited for The Last of Us 2 Platinum. I mean, like I said, I'll eventually own it, but probably not on release day because it'll drop in price the way that the first one has. I think a lot of them are real. Like, I think that a good number of them are real because whenever YouTube does its, like, cleaning up of the old subscribers and stuff, whenever they do that, I never really lose many. I only lose a handful of them, so I think it's okay. Thanks, Maddie, and for Devil May Cry 5... Oh, shut up, alarm. For Devil May Cry 5... I've heard a lot of people were a little unhappy with how short it is. Because I've heard it can be done in like 10 hours and a lot of people aren't happy about that. I'm not big into like fighting games. I mean, that's not technically fighting, but I think that's a different genre. You still had some of us that were real people subscribed to you. I'm pretty sure I'm still subscribed to you. I would think I am. I don't know why I wouldn't be. I don't unsubscribe from people very often. Oh yeah, because I have heard it's an extremely hard game. Because I don't know why I have so much trouble streaming stuff on PS3. It should not be this, like, dysfunctional. Maybe it's because Elgato was never really meant to work on PS3. I mean, that should be pretty obvious by the fact you need to have a whole separate cable just for PS3. Because, yeah, to record on PS3, you have to use a whole separate cable.
Tasers on full charge.
Oh, this is one of the ones that actually has dialogue. I guess this was late enough in the franchise to have dialogue. I'm sure I'll pick up more of the LEGO games in the future, but 9 out of 10 times with LEGO games I rent them from GameFly, because that's definitely the cheaper option.
No way to get up to the Raptor pen until the new generator gets unpacked and built.
Hey, dude, you might want to stop taking your break now. I think we're about to get a raptor in here or something. And I can't... Oh, I can shoot him, okay. Yeah, I usually rent my LEGO games just because that's cheaper. Except for some of the really long ones I might buy so I don't have to hold on to them for weeks. Alright, that's one of those things, so we'll use him to hack that in a moment. The Metal Gear games, yes, I have played some of the Metal Gear games. I've played 2, 3, and 4. And Ground Zeroes. So I think those are the 4 that I've played. I own 5, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. I'm downloading 4 right now on the PS3 because it was free on PS Plus. So I'll play it. I'll probably play it through to completion, but probably on my alternate account because I don't see myself having the dedication to get that done on here. It'd be a very good platinum though if I ever did decide to go for it.
Whatever you do, don't try licking the ends of the...
But I've played 2 and 3 on the PS2. And I played Ground Zeroes a while back as well. And then I have 5, I just haven't started playing it yet. I probably should, because it's one of the easier ones. And it has very mixed reception and stuff. Yeah, you still have 2300. Nice.
Tasers on full charge.
So that means you haven't lost very many over time.
Come on, who tore up the cage track? I tell you, that Raptor ain't budging until it gets fixed.
So do you guys ever really play the LEGO games? And I have a soft spot for them because they're really fun, easy, casual games you can sort of play whenever you feel like it. And, you know, like a couple hours here and there, chill out, play through classic movies in LEGO format. They're generally fun. They are known for being quite buggy, though. especially the PS3 ones, which is why this is probably the last PS3 LEGO game I'm gonna do. Or maybe the second to last. I think I'm still gonna do, which one is it? The LEGO Star Wars Clone Wars. Because it's like the hardest one. And I think that, yep, there's a target up there we gotta shoot. So I might still do that one just because it's like the hardest one. So it'll be kind of nice to have on the list, I guess. And it's Star Wars.
Pushing team, move in there. Come on, step back in.
I forgot to start the timer a while back. Now it's going.
And push.
Alright, let's move on into the Raptor enclosure. I don't even remember what the trophy list is like for this game.
Step away.
Cage ladder's jammed. Somebody punch him.
I mean, I know it's a typical LEGO list, but I just don't remember what the miscellaneous stuff is.
Good luck. I can't figure that panel out at all.
Yeah, I know that they're parody, but I generally have enjoyed playing an overall majority of them. Triangle X Triangle. I've generally enjoyed them back, especially back in the day, like on a couple of the PS2 ones, like the original LEGO Star Wars are some of my favorites. Oh, I need the plug-in guy. That's okay, man. I mean, not everyone makes it to every stream. Depends on the game. Some of them are more interesting than others. For the LEGO Movie 2, I heard it's got like a game-breaking or trophy-breaking glitch in it. And if that's true, then I definitely want to hold off a little bit.
Shooter! Shooter!
That's surprisingly a little loud, actually, in my ear. I don't know. I know the stream schedule was a little bit weird this week.
No, not Velociraptor.
Wasn't around to play on Wednesday.
Maybe one of the
Yeah,
other
Legos. I
websites
love
is-
Legos. One of my favorite things ever. Definitely one of my favorite toys. I actually recently bought a couple of cheap Lego sets from like a local place up here. And I'm going to do a video related to those. Probably a drunk attempt to construct Lego sets.
Just a little further.
Should be quite fun, actually. They're simple enough sets that I don't think it'll be that much of a problem, but you never know. I just thought that might be a fun, different video once I eventually get around to getting a new camera. Which I've started looking into that. I need to figure out exactly what I want to get.
Remember, Dr. Sattler and Grant want us to be especially careful when digging up this fossil.
So yeah, we'll see. Once I get a new camera, I will do that. And hopefully that'll be in the near future. Like I said, I'm looking into it. I just haven't really made any real decisions yet as to what I want to get. If anyone has any good suggestions for a good YouTube camera, definitely I'm all ears. Because I'd use it for something like that, as well as for unboxing videos and cooking videos.
Oh, sure. Do as I say, not as I do.
Oh yeah, I agree. They're still fun today, no doubt. I mean, don't really build them like I used to, partially because of the cost and also the space that they can take up, but they're a lot of fun. Many, many hours of fun as a kid. I've still got most of my sets back home. Like, they're in the boxes now since we moved a while back, but still definitely have all of them. Oh, you finally got through it? Or no, I think you told me you got through it before, and you told me that you had broken a couple controllers in the process. And it's not surprising, it's not an easy thing to do. Huh, I forgot that could happen. With vehicles. Huh. Well, this is really kind of dumb because it's almost soft-locked. Like, I can't really do anything here. I mean, I don't need it to progress, I'm just saying that's... Oh, wait. Oh. I don't think I need it to progress here, I hope not. As if I do, then we might have some problems. Need all the studs we can get early so we can pick up items later. The LEGO Incredibles game was interesting. Like, it didn't have the same ridiculous amount of filler that a lot of the games have. Which is like hundreds of things you have to do in the hub worlds that serve no real purpose. I know, one of the things I've been watching more recently is those, like, is it possible challenges with video games. Yeah, they're always the victim, just in the heat of the moment. I don't think I've ever, like, completely, like, destroyed a controller or anything. But I've definitely damaged and or thrown them before.
Oh, come on. Who tied this rope? What is that, a reef knot?
Rage just happens sometimes and you can't really help it. I liked the first Incredibles. I haven't seen the second one. Okay, good, so I didn't need the little skimming thing. Yeah, but like, speaking of those though, I have been watching some of them.
Come on!
And I've kind of thought, like, can you beat any of the LEGO games without collecting any studs?
Yeah.
That'd be a good challenge to do at some point.
Jackhammer? Oh, now we're talking. I promise.
I can imagine that would be pretty difficult.
That might need some assembly.
Some assembly required. Oh, wait, I need Grant here.
Six-inch retractable claw, like a razor, on the middle toe.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need the... I guess we're gonna need that later. Love how there's a whole cutscene for it.
Dr. Grant! Dr. Ellie! We're ready to try again.
I hate computers.
Feelings mutual.
Alright, so we can go back, and yep, we do have to use it for that. Correct. Yeah, my parents were never fans of me raging in games. It's crazy that there really, like, haven't been a whole lot... Oh, purple stud. Nice! And mini kit piece. There haven't been that many, like, straight 10 out of 10s anymore.
Be
You don't see them that often anymore.
oh, no, what's it called? No, it's on the tip of my tongue.
I've never broken a TV, and I never intend to break a
Wait
TV.
second.
Oh, this is a button mashing, okay.
Delicate equipment.
Like I said, I've damaged controllers
Delicate
before.
equipment. Oh,
Yeah, I've never broken a TV or thrown at a TV or something. Shut up, alarm! Because that's just silly, especially with how expensive TVs are.
No.
That's mine.
Although really they aren't as expensive as they used to be. Like a big TV doesn't cost as much as it used to, and they're more heavily replaceable. And there haven't been a whole lot of 10 out of 10 difficulty games anymore.
I figured out what's wrong with it. It should have 2
Like I said,
wheels,
Devil May Cry
no
5 is
and
supposedly up
handlebars.
there.
That's why you fell off of it, Dave. No handlebars.
No one here has a torch or anything, so we can't go through there. I've never done a game that's a 10 out of 10. I mean, the closest I've come have been like Killzone 2 and a few others. But nope, never done a 10 out of 10. Probably no intentions to ever do so.
Oh, yeah, that's much safer. It was really hard to just balance on it.
Yeah, I know what you mean with that, but I mean, I don't use that alarm for,
That's great.
like, my alarm in the morning when I'm getting up for work or anything.
Radar into the ground and the bone bound beam.
I use, I'll just play a song or something off of mine.
There's fun in that.
I used to use the pinball machine alarm sound. That got pretty annoying, but it got me out of bed quickly. Back in school, I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shot before I forget. This is only, I think, 3 tonight. 3 or 4. No such thing as a perfect game, but there have been games that get 10 out of 10s and across the board. Last of Us got a lot of them. At least a couple of the Uncharted's have gotten them. I want to say a couple of the Call of Duties have gotten them. Did Fallout? I don't think any of the Fallouts ever got them. I don't even know if Skyrim got them. Definitely the first Jurassic Park. Because I'm not sure if I've ever even seen 2 or 3. Which is probably for the better because they're not good. But definitely the original because Jurassic World is terrible. Well, I wouldn't say terrible, but it's definitely not as good as the early one. And I heard that Jurassic World 2 is, like, really, really bad. Keep having to switch between them because only one person can build them. I think a couple of the old Call of Duty games got perfect scores from some reviewers. I would bet that they did. Because, I mean, Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 were both really, really good games. I destroyed your outhouse. Maybe you should just go in the sand somewhere. That makes sense. You're a guy. You can go pee behind anything you want. Can't go through there. We need something specific for that. I do remember one slightly annoying thing about this game was you had to unlock dinosaurs to be able to do certain things. Can't do anything with that. And they were a little bit random. Jurassic Park games. There aren't any. I don't think there are that many. Because there's this one. There's Jurassic Park Evolution, I think it's called.
Who do you think you are?
Hi, Miller Dude. Yeah, there's like Jurassic Park Evolution, which is the newer one.
Kind of.
There's Jurassic the Hunted, which is not a good game.
Spared no expense. Our attractions will drive kids out of their minds.
Those are all the ones I can think of. There were probably others, like, back in the day, but I don't know.
I could get back on schedule. What kind of park is this? It's right up your alley.
Yeah, because I don't really know any of the old ones. Like, I never played anything in the Jurassic Park series before.
So you two dig up dinosaurs?
Before Jurassic the Hunted.
Wow.
Try to.
I wish you could skip cutscenes in Lego games.
You'll have to get used to Dr. Malcolm. He suffers from a deplorable excess of...
It's been so long since I've even seen the very first Jurassic Park. I'm forgetting like everything about it. Except for the music score. No one forgets the music score. List because none of them were bad. Like, completely out of order. We can get on the train over here and head over to Jurassic World. What's this one? Is this... Oh, that's to replay the prologue. Okay. Wow, that map has not aged well. I get this came out in 2015, but... yeah, that has not aged well. That is very... not functional, very glitchy. Alright, I completely forgot about that, but I know that the world here is a little bit bigger,
Welcome to Jurassic Park. You'll find a vehicle you can take to the visitor center on the road over there.
Alright, let's head on into the vehicle so we can progress the game. We can't really do anything until we start playing the game a bit and do some story missions and get some stuff unlocked. Fallout 3 isn't actually that bad compared to the other Fallout games for time. Because you can 100% it in like 50 hours if you know what you're doing. I mean, you can platinum it in like 30 if you know what you're doing, I believe.
Get them from storage, not from one of the control panels.
As long as you make saves before the level-specific trophies and don't miss any missions, you're pretty good shape. Okay, it's this guy, right? John. Come on, John, activate the panel. Square X triangle. You got a notification for a single 1 second of white. You know, that doesn't surprise me that YouTube would flag something like that. I mean, I don't think it surprises anyone anymore. I need to figure out which videos got reinstated and which ones didn't.
Let's get something straight, John. Your investors, whom I represent, are deeply concerned. 48 hours from now...
I know, I have a job, and I still play a few hours a day, usually.
Shut you down, John.
It's not as bad as the other Fallout games per time. Because New Vegas is like probably 50 to 75 hours to 100%, so it's more time consuming. And it's definitely harder. And then there's Fallout 4. I mean, Fallout 4 is like a solid probably 100 hours to 100% because of like Nuka World DLC. Actually, probably not quite that long. It's probably around the same amount of time as New Vegas.
We're gonna make a fortune with this.
There goes the alarm. Fallout 76 takes way too long.
T-Rex?
Unless you have an exploit that still works to get you to level 100 quickly, it's a solid 100+ hour platinum.
Dr. Grant, my idea's up to that. Welcome.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
How'd you do this? I'll show you.
Oh, we're playing again. I think we're still outside of the mission, though. Just think, maybe someday in the future we'll be able to actually do this. And clone animals. Certainly could be possible someday. Hope it will be. Be able to bring back old extinct species. That'd be very cool. Alright, so we need to jump up here for something. People hate single-player games. Yeah, I agree. I mean, single-player games, they can have flaws to them, but at least it's usually, you know, it's not pay to win. It's... most of the story will be there with you when you buy the game. I mean, yeah, they're doing more and more with DLCs and stuff, but... yeah, I agree on the 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 difficulties, or just anything on its highest difficulty is often like that. First time you manage to get through it. I mean, that'd be cool to have machines that do everything for us, but having robotic overlords, Matrix style or Terminator, is always a threat. Even like Elon Musk and Bill Gates, I think, have now come out and said like that's something they fear. This could very well be a threat. That'd be cool if we could make the machines do everything for us and not have them take over. Then you never have to do anything ever again in life. Those your machines will make your food for you. They'll grow and make all your food for you. Or 3D print your food, because I've heard of that apparently becoming a thing.
Oh,
I don't understand how, but supposedly that's a thing.
You'll find a great dino fat just down there.
An 8 out of 10, I mean, you've done an 8 out of 10 with Killzone 2.
The most advanced amusement park in the entire world.
Why don't you all sit down?
Just one drop of blood contains billions of strands of DNA, the building blocks of life. 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today. Sometimes, after biting a dinosaur, the mosquito would land on the branch of a tree and become fossilized. This is what we call amber. Using sophisticated techniques, Jurassic Park scientists extract the preserved blood.
That was weird. The mic didn't want to come back on.
And now we can make a baby dinosaur.
I mean, just, they might get so smart that they don't end up needing us, or they determine that we're a threat to the planet or anything like that. Have you ever read or played the game for I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream?
Evolution has taught us that life...
It's terrifying.
What species is this?
Because it's like the AI supercomputers that nations build to fight wars all merge into one and decide that it hates humanity so much that it wipes out all of humanity minus 5 people, which it keeps to torture eternally.
I remember.
That's terrifying to think of. Oh, you never earned the platinum?
Alright.
I guess if you didn't get the multiplayer, then I guess there's nothing you can do.
Come on, let's go.
Unfortunately. Because, like, the multiplayer...
Well, these cages aren't gonna
You
be big
probably, back in the day it came out, you probably could have done a good amount of the multiplayer legit. Back when if there were a lot of players back in the day, so... You probably could have, and we can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Because even back then, that top 1% trophy, it probably would have been easier back in the day because there would have been a lot more people playing. You know, say there's a million people that play in a week, that means you only have to rank in the top 10,000. And a lot of people only log on to play a couple games. Can I do anything with this? No, not at the moment. I mean, maybe we would be. I would hope we would be, but it's just... You never really know. I mean, they might be able to go beyond the power of the human brain, so...
That's better. Now we just add Cap.
And like I said, I mean, even like the massive tech giants and geniuses out there seem to be afraid of it being a possibility. I don't know, I'm not smart enough to understand all of that, and I don't claim to be. Who knows, maybe I mean, there's a lot of good things that can come out of it, obviously. As long as we keep it all in check, there's plenty of good. Oh, okay, I thought... Never mind. Oh, I was looking at the comments at a wrong time. So it's triangle x square. Got it? You would have in the later era of the game. Maybe not back in the old day, though. When you had a lot more people playing and they might only play for a couple matches a week. So it was much more doable in that sense.
Come on, Daisy. We're taking you for a meal. Sorta.
What do you mean, the games I mentioned for the future? Do you mean like the games I'm gonna possibly play over the next year or so?
Fresh beef, huh? Oh, those raptors eat better than I do.
I mean, if we can manage to coexist with it and have it be successful, then yes, it could be very, very positive. That's what I'd hope for.
Ready? My knee! Lo siento, I cannot go on.
Alright, so we're gonna... What do we have to do with that? Just hit it?
I have not been racked with such pain as this since I...
Alright, so now we're gonna... Oh, no, get in the crane.
My injuries are too severe.
Oh, right, we have to drop in the cow, or bull, whatever it is. Yeah, that's true. There is no real middle ground in that. Because there's the ones where humanity gets pretty much exterminated or comes under attack by the machines, and then you have stuff like Detroit Become Human, where they're treated like androids are treated poorly. Detroit's a really good game. That was a really underrated 2018 game that deserves more credit. Yeah, I heard about that being an issue in the later days of Killzone 2.
Thank you.
It having a lot of issues with not saving progress. Killzone 3 had the same issue. But I was doing it, I got the platinum back in like 2014, so it was pretty reasonable.
They run on this track in the middle of the road.
Because it was still saving and the server still worked properly.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Alright, we are entering Jurassic Park in these little car things.
A butterfly can flap its wings in Peking, and in Central Park you get rain instead of sunshine. Look at this. See? I'm right again. Nobody could have predicted that Dr. Grant would suddenly
Because like Killzone 3, I remember, is at least a lot easier to platinum.
Don't be scared. Come on, it's okay. She's sick.
Yeah, Killzone 3, it's not too difficult because you didn't have to do that much in the multiplayer, but if you wanted the 100%, you had to do quite a bit more.
Sure.
And if you wanted to do Killzone 3 multiplayer, the standalone, that required even more work.
We have to see the dinosaurs dropping.
Shut up, alarm! Ah, perfect timing. At the end of a cutscene, we can go ahead and take shot number 5. Alright. So she'll dig through dinosaur droppings.
Let's see.
Oh, we got a trophy. Nice.
Is this West Indian lilac?
Yes. We know they're toxic, but the animals don't eat them.
Yeah, really with Killzone 2, the multiplayer was just really time-consuming more than it was overall difficult. But it still had some difficult stuff. Like, if you're willing to put in plenty of time a week, you could definitely do the top 1% trophy just by playing a lot in a week. Although then again, there were those medals and stuff you had to do that would have been kind of tough to do legit. But Killzone 3 wasn't bad at all with the multiplayer. Little annoying at times, but not bad.
There's no trace of lilac berries.
Oh, we got a popsicle. Right, because that's going to be part of the dinosaur cure. Here, you want a popsicle? I'm sure that's good for an ancient creature.
Hey, did that taste nice, Sarah?
What is this? Is this like a save point?
My daughter. Don't tell
I don't remember having... I remember those. I don't remember having to manually save or anything. Huh, I don't know.
So odd, though.
I mean, with how bad Killzone 2 was, I'm not looking forward to Far Cry 2. For its multiplayer, that's going to be a bad experience.
These are dilated.
And I mean, even if I can self-boost most of it with 2 PS3s, There's still some stuff that will require more than that. And like even with the glitch that allows you to reach level 30 quickly or whatever the max level is, you still takes like a ridiculous amount of time. Oh, the music's quite peaceful actually, I'm hearing it now. Okay, do we have anyone in our party that can go in there? Nope. There's an item there. We'll track it in just a moment. Nothing else up here. Oh wait, he's the one that tracks, right? So yeah, like I said, this is probably going to be one of the last LEGO games I do on the PS3. Because I know for a fact I'm not doing LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 through 4. Because everyone says it's horribly broken and has really, really high probability of game-breaking and trophy-ending glitches. It's very well known for that. So I'm probably going to just avoid it entirely on both consoles. There's one or two more I might do on the Vita that are fairly easy. We'll see about the Vita ones, though. Because the Vita ones are nice because they're short.
I'm impressed, Dr. Sattler. She's looking
like none of the Vita ones take longer than 20 hours for the absolute longest one. And most of them only take like 10, maybe 15. Which isn't bad at all. Hey, mini kit piece. Nice. Gonna charge over here, see if there was another. There was. That's what I thought. Dinosaur charge!
There should be another car parked in the compound northeast of here.
Thought I just heard my phone buzzing, but I don't think I did.
Not far.
Alright, let's charge into this.
I don't fancy that dino's chances of balancing on the trunk. We better make another way over for her.
Yeah, I don't really fancy those chances either. Maybe we can find a way to help him across. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean, that's a good enough one. That one's not too bad. Oh, I ended up running into an issue where the disc I had stopped working. Which was kind of weird. I don't even know if it was off Gamefly or if I actually purchased it. I've done at least something related to Lord of the Rings, but I think it was one of the Vita ones.
When that tree fell down, it took out the gate control panel.
And another mini kit earned. That's great. That's one less thing we'll have to clean up later. Triangle, square, X.
Good as new.
Okay, you're not gonna ask any more questions for now. It's a Q&A, so I'm prepared to answer stuff today. That's why I picked a casual game that I barely even have to really interact with.
Be someone on duty here to release the ladder to that walkway.
Because yesterday playing Call of Duty, looking away for half a second can mean death. That was pretty fun yesterday, though, even though I was terrible at it.
And I guess they took the car with them as well. We better find ourselves a shortcut, Dr. Sattler.
Alright, so we gotta activate that thing. Do we need an item for that?
Huh, where's the crank off the gate winch?
Yeah, we do. We need
I
something.
Bet some greedy dino ate it.
Even if we don't actually get the true adventure mode or whatever it's called in this game, just full stud meter, it's fine because we have to replay every level anyway. It's a typical LEGO game. Because almost every LEGO game requires you to 100% it. I think maybe all but like one of them do. I'm curious. Does anyone know if there's any LEGO games that you don't have to 100% to get the platinum? Especially outside of the Vita ones, because I know that I'm pretty sure there's at least one on the Vita that you don't have to 100%. Dive into another pile of dino poopy. And we got our piece. Great. Wonder why it ate it. Is this? Yep, gotta turn it. Control stick spinning, because that worked out so well for Nintendo. Excuse me. I'll have to do it slowly. I don't blame you for not playing them. I mean, there's definitely a certain charm to them. And then also, but they're also known for being quite buggy at times. Oh!
Dr. Sattler, this way.
Okay, that's cool. That unlocks a dinosaur. Nice. Oh, okay, shut up, alarm.
I told you how many times we needed locking mechanisms.
Maintained a lot more viewers than normal on this stream.
Item 151 on today's glitch list.
Only been going for an hour.
Problems of a major theme park and a major zoo when the computers aren't even on their feet yet.
Dennis, our lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers?
I'm totally unappreciated in my
Well, I think they also made, like, the Lego, like, really earlier Lego games, like, before this format of them. Like, it was like a Lego Island type game or something. They were known for. Actually, no, that might not have been Traveler's Tales. That might have been someone else.
If they don't survive. 1.5 million if you get all 15 species off the island.
7 o'clock, destock.
You're only going to pay him $1.5 million for stealing. How many levels are in this game? I don't remember if it's 20 or 24. I'm going to go with 24 because it's usually traditionally 6 levels per movie in games. But it might be more or less. Not for that cost right now. Can't I switch to him somewhere? Oh, okay. Well, that happened. Completely forgot that could happen. Alright, well, we don't even have to actually steer this vehicle. We can just drive it. Just hold down the gas and go. We want to play through a lot of the story early on just to unlock more characters so we can actually do other stuff. Let's turn subtitles on. Alright, so we're already at, like, what did it say, 3.5%? It's not bad. Alright, so we gotta switch over to the girl. Alright, what are they gonna do for us here? Maybe we can go out there once we have a certain dinosaur. Need the grapple, ascension gun, whatever you want to call it. Or, well, now that's coming up. Oh, I need to be here. Oh, I see a wall I can climb. Well, he can't. Can he? He cannot either.
Sorry, you ain't getting through here anytime soon.
Okay, so we gotta clear this. Let's follow the guide studs. They actually help for once. That's shocking.
I was climbing the tree to pet a brachiosaur, but I fell and, well...
What does this do? Because that's a pad where we can spawn a dinosaur. I wonder if that's what we have to do here. Let's have you cut this down. Operation Flashpoint Red River. Haven't played that
To
one.
bring dinosaurs into the paddock, which is particularly handy if there's a wall.
So now we're going to be able to summon dinosaurs to take stuff down for us. Excellent. Alright, let's call on our Triceratops buddy. There was something green over there, but we can't destroy. I think you need some kind of... You need a specific dinosaur to do that. Uh-oh! We got raptors!
Help! Someone help! They've got me cornered!
Or, mini T-Rexes, maybe? I don't know. I don't think those are quite raptors. Yeah, I know that it's a shooter. I just never really played it. I don't know much about it. Alright, we saved our friend.
Thanks. Here, come on up.
And we can blow that up and see what's behind it. Is that a secret area? Yes.
Gotta clear this road.
With a gold brick. Fantastic. Alright, so if we just go up here, we're gonna progress. Alright, we made it through. If I blow that up, will that... No, it doesn't seem to do anything. This now would be a good time to go ahead and take the shot. We're having some bourbon tonight. This week was bourbon, next week will probably be vodka. I've grown to prefer bourbon over vodka. Good old dark liquor will put a little hair on your chest. He can dig this. Fantastic. Is that a... What is that? Oh, it's a construction. Okay.
That is
Jackhammer.
Hold on a sec.
So, you're gonna blow this up for us, or drill through it, I mean? Yep.
Rock 0, Gary 1. Go on ahead.
Alright, let's go ahead and get back in our vehicle and continue on. Progress with the story as much as possible so we can actually unlock more characters and stuff. Actually be able to do stuff.
All right, enjoy the show. Whoa, hey, buddy. You're not getting through here unless you're in a vehicle. Unless you...
I was in a vehicle until you stopped us rudely. I don't see anything around here I can actually do because that requires a certain weapon. Alright, next level.
I bet you didn't know this.
Gin, or actually no, I don't know if you can have gin. You can have absinthe, which is apparently ridiculously strong.
Phones, but the system's going to be compiling for 18 to 20 minutes, so some of the minor systems, they might go on and off for a while. Anybody want a soda or something?
That's not good.
Whoa. Fences are failing all over the park. Security systems are shutting down. Phones are out.
You would think in a situation like this, the government would have like a nuclear bomber nearby.
You didn't say the magic word.
I wonder if perhaps you...
To just destroy the entire area should it come out of control.
I'm going with him.
As a safety, for safety reasons.
Hey, what did I touch?
I don't drink brandy. I don't think I've ever even had brandy.
You feel that?
Uh-oh, the fake Lego glasses are falling off.
What is that?
I like Fireball as well, but it's also too many. It also has carbs in it. Because it's like sugary almost, or sweets.
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Because if I'm gonna drink, I'm not gonna drink stuff that has carbs in it, most likely. Because it already has more than enough calories in it. I only burned like 100 or so at the gym, so slowly working back into it. All right, level 3, T-Rex Enclosure. Let's play. What I used to do best. Sad, the last Let's Play I did was Far Cry 5 and its DLC. This Let's Playing doesn't really do that much on YouTube anymore. It's not very successful anymore. And I do have other games, though I am going to Let's Play in the future, though. I mean, I don't do it for success or money or anything. I do it because I enjoy it. And there are other games I definitely want to Let's Play in the future, some old Nickelodeon games and stuff. But I'm sort of holding out on some of it just because, you know, THQ is supposed to remaster the Nickelodeon games or do something with it. They have the licenses for all of them, but they still haven't really like done anything with it, sadly. It's terrible because they have access to so many of those old IPs, but they haven't done anything with any of them. And I think maybe they made Darksiders 3. Oh, you're over in England? Very cool. Yeah, because not a lot of people drink brandy in the US. I don't know anyone that does off the top of my head, at least commonly. And we use the music box. With the bone it hits. So that's going to distract the dino. Maybe now we can get closer to our trapped kid. So we dig into the pile. And we build something. That was a long build. And we got it. She's out. Great. Or almost out. We got you. Button mashing. Yeah, in the US, we drink a lot of beer. And a lot of mixed drinks. I don't know exactly how that compares to other countries. And she can scream to knock out glass, which will also probably alert the dino to our presence. Yes, it did. Because I mostly, like, it depends on where you are in the country as to what you drink normally. Usually, like, the south, like the southeast, the southwest, and the midwest, or really just the southeast and the midwest is more like dark liquors. West Coast, upper side of the East Coast is more light liquors like vodka and stuff. I want to say maybe Rust Belt is probably I would think Rust Belt and like Southwest and Texas and stuff for more beer, but I could be wrong on that because I haven't been to a lot of those places. I technically live pretty close to the Rust Belt now. Because like in the U.S., it's we have the Southeast, the Midwest, the Rust Belt, the Northeast, the Southwest, the West Coast, and Texas. That's sort of the 7 areas of the United States, I guess you could say. Oh, right, there was another person trapped in there. Okay. I was thinking we freed him when we broke the glass. Oh, he's gonna die while on the toilet. That's an unfortunate way to go out. I've played some games, like old Windows games. I remember there was a time where you could get an actual video game for PC out of a cereal box. Believe it or not. I still have all the games too. Like there were 5 of them and they were PC computer games out of a cereal box based on board games. Like one of them was Monopoly Junior. I don't remember what the other 4 were, but I still remember those days. And then I've done, what else have I played back in the day? I've played just various games on, like, random websites and stuff. I did a Let's Play of Oiligarchy a long time ago. That playthrough did very, very well on YouTube, surprisingly. And it's got a couple thousand views in it, which is surprising. There's, like, the Burger Time game that's the McDonald's game. I remember that. We used to play them all the time, like, at school and stuff. Like, just on our laptops, just mess around on it. Baby raptors, and we're gonna murder them. And can she dig? No, she cannot. We gotta use Alan. It just seems far-fetched today because that was back like late 90s, very early 2000s. I mean, I haven't eaten cereal, like, I haven't gotten a box of cereal in years. Where I don't really know what kind of prizes they have in them these days. But that was just... I specifically remember that because that was so cool because there were some good games out of it. Now the alarm is going to be a prick. I mean, I said it, so I can't be that mad at it. Oh, nice. Wrong. Oh, can he do it? I was about to say, like, I didn't think he could do it. Okay, so I need her to be the one. There we go. Because only certain characters can do that. But I used to own some, like, Thomas the Tank Engine games, and I still remember, like, I have a video, it was Caterpillar Gold Mining 2 or something. And that video did ridiculously well, like, me and my neighbor played it. It sort of depends on the game. Like, usually it's games I'm doing trophy hunting in, so I try to finish them. I don't know what those games are. You got them from a Hardee's? Really? I don't ever remember them giving out their work, and I still need to try that out, actually. Because I'm very curious to know how they do their 4 for 3 deal. And their 4 for 3 deal is cheeseburger, fries, a drink, and a slice of pie for $3.
That's okay.
And
Just give me a hand.
I'm not really sure how you do that without it being like, it's got to be fake meat.
Okay.
There's no way, like, or just extremely tiny portions.
Go.
Like, you know, like, because that's even cheaper than the Wendy's 4 for 4. Because Wendy's is your cheeseburger, fries, a drink, and chicken nuggets for $4. A Harry Potter ripoff is a parody. What would you call it? I don't really know because...
Well, we're back.
I'm not huge into the fantasy world.
At least you're out of the tree.
I mean, I love Harry Potter. I mean, it was a great series. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't really know what I'd say, though, for that.
Where's the other car? Alan!
I wouldn't mind knowing more about the world that they live in beyond England and Europe in general.
Ian? Every chance moving it.
And, like, I know that's sort of what Fantastic Beasts is sort of doing. Sort of. I mean, I heard a lot of people hated that. But yeah, I just want to know more about that whole world in general. Because I feel like it's something you can do so much more with.
Get off the stage! Move!
Didn't they confirm a movie's coming out for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child? The one that was a stage play event originally. That's like the story, you know, 19 years later picking up after the epilogue of Deathly Hallows. Because I still remember the craze that was happening when that movie first came out. Because I knew people that were going to it dressed up on premiere night. And there's stuff I would do that for, probably. Oh, there was the Amber... Oh, the Amber Brick's actually there? Wow, okay.
You think they'll have that on the tour?
Because I think I can just spawn back into this specific checkpoint eventually. That's kind of nice. Yeah, I'd like to know more about that world, because we really only know about Europe, specifically England and Hogwarts. Fantastic Beasts, the movies, do a little more to it, but there's a lot more you could do, I'm sure, so I'd love to learn more about that world. But I'm not huge into the whole fantasy world, so... Ow. I think the dinosaur just ate me, or tried to. Everyone says Dark Souls is a great series. Never really played it, so I
thank John for a
don't really
lovely
know.
weekend.
And I played Bloodborne.
Cover these tracks.
And I played one of the others, just not on my main account.
Shutting down the entire system.
You know what? This game, I just remembered something. I remember another Jurassic World or Jurassic Park game. It was the Telltale game. Because Telltale made a Jurassic Park game years ago. I beat it a couple years ago as well. Oh, Telltale. Rest in peace, guys.
It's okay. Look, see that?
We will miss you.
It worked. The shutdown trip.
Us trophy hunters specifically.
3 minutes, I can have the power back on in the entire park.
Just to be safe, I want everybody in the emergency bunker until Mr. Arnold returns and the whole system's up and running again.
Having Ned to do was a mistake.
I've played the second Lego Harry Potter. I didn't play the original because it's known to be really, really badly broken and glitchy. Like the worst of all the Lego games, I think. So I never really bothered with playing it because I don't want to deal with that. And yeah, shooters are my main thing, as well as just random indie games for platinum trophies and stuff. And Thrillville was just a classic to me. Like, that was back older days before I was bigger into shooters. That's what a lot of those older games were for me, that they were just fun. It has it's a 22% platinum, but a 37% average completion. That really doesn't surprise me. It has 500,000 owners. What about the Dark Souls games? Geez, the Dark Souls games have a really high completion percentage. They all average at least 43% completion. Really high completion for that series. I mean, Bloodborne's only, like I said, like a 20% or 22%. Because this year I'm sort of working on getting my rarity to go down a little bit, to drop down to like below 50%. I know, I love Thrillville. It's a great game. I mean, I wish they'd bring it back. It's like a roller coaster tycoon with more social aspects and playing mini games. And it's always been one of my favorites. I'm going to run to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Get another water as well. Alright, I'm back. Let my trophies sync up there. We're at 5% completion. Fantastic. Only an hour and a half in. Actually, it's probably less than that. Because there was some time we had to spend loading things. PSN name is NCSFan001 with the Helgus symbol. If you're going to send me a friend request, no blank friend requests. I delete blank friend requests. So I've gotten too many of them over time and it just kind of gets annoying. Makes me automatically think spam bot half the time because we've dealt with so many of them over the last couple of years. So yeah, if you're going to add me, no blank requests. That is unless I know that you're in like a trophy boost or something. It's the only other exception. Is that... Oh no, that's just a map. We don't need that. Oh no, we're only down to 3 viewers. Guess the majority of it has gone away. People interested. Ah, so she can't climb the wall. That's kind of surprising. Can Timothy climb the wall, maybe? Nope, of course not. I have the timer going for 1 or 2 more shots tonight, and I'll be done. Nice throw. This bourbon's 43% versus vodka being 40%. So 86 versus 80 proof, so it's a little stronger. By the end of the night, it takes 1 less shot to get you knocked out. I think I sort of got knocked out last night, but it was fun. It was cool going back to Modern Warfare Remastered as a classic. If only it wasn't so heavily reliant on loot boxes. And also the fact that they're selling a 15-year-old DLC, or... No, like 12-year-old DLC for full price. The map pack. It's ridiculous. I don't even think you get anything else extra for it.
Want to learn something?
Like, I think it's literally only the map pack for $15, which is ridiculous. Like, it should have been a lot more than that for that price, or cheaper for it being almost 15 years old, because the game came out in 2007.
Visitor said it's just about a mile.
That was not a beer, that's carbonated
that
water.
rise there. Just
I always have to say that, because people probably will assume.
Are those meat eating?
My PSN name, I picked it back in 6th grade.
Direction changes just like a flock of birds.
Back when I was a fan of North Carolina State University.
Walking this way.
Because that's where my dad went, so I grew up as a fan of them. Trust me, it's disappointing. It's one of the most disappointing things you can experience. So yeah, I grew up as an NC State fan, and that's why it's NCS. I've gotten the question of, is it related to Nintendo Capri Sun multiple times, which I think is kind of funny. Oh wow, I actually got something cool. Yeah, I've had that question many times. It's like, is it Nintendo Capri Sun? Oh crap, I should have hit that. I'm not subscribed to him, though. I'm subscribed to the Runaway guys. I'm not subscribed to him, though. I actually probably should, because he's done some good stuff. But that is the history behind that name. Obviously, like, they are no longer my main group that I'm a fan of, main team I'm a fan of. Because I graduated from Clemson. And we have the best football team in the nation.
Follow me.
The championship was amazing to watch.
Something went wrong.
Giving Alabama a taste of their own medicine.
You can't just stroll down the road.
Markiplier and Jacksepticeye are a little similar.
I think I can follow this and...
Everyone thinks of the two together. And I like both of them, so... Yeah, I know, my rarest PS3 Platinum is Black Ops 2, which is a little surprising. I mean, Black Ops 2 is probably about the 5th hardest Call of Duty game to Platinum. Because you've got Black Ops 3, which is more time-consuming than anything, plus realistic mode. You've got Black Ops 4, which I'm not going to touch because it looks stupid. No campaign either.
Mr. Arnold? John, I'm in.
You've got Call of Duty World at War, which I have 100%. And then Call of Duty Classic, the first 82% of which is a joke. And like can be done in about 6 hours, no problem. And then you have beating the game on hard end and of course veteran, which is absurdly hard and makes it like the hardest Call of Duty game. Oh yeah, the whole PewDiePie thing, like everyone has to sub to PewDiePie to stop T-Series. I don't watch either of them anyway, so... Subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm not actually surprised on those two being my rarest platinums for PS4. Killzone Shadowfall is really not that hard, but it takes a long time. There's no denying that it takes a long time. Even though you can do it with bots, it still takes a really long time. Like, it's at least a 50-hour platinum. So I can see that. Infinite Warfare, I think the main reasoning is because of the zombies. And having to do the Easter egg. Because that's not any... The Zombies in Spaceland Easter egg is not easy. I did it solo, but it's not easy. Because I did Raven the Redwoods really, really easily. And 100%ed that DLC, but I haven't... I know that Attack of the Radioactive Thing is easy if you know what you're doing with it. Shaolin Showdown and Beast from Beyond, though, are really difficult. And plus in Shaolin Showdown, you have to actually do the, you have to do the Skulls and Goblins, or whatever it's called, Easter egg as well, for the 100%. Where you play the arcade game. Shut up, alarm! Yeah, a lot of horror games are unfortunately dying out. I liked Resident Evil 7 a lot, though, because it sort of returned more to form. I'd be curious to play it in VR and see what it's like. Especially if it was my first time playing it. ever, and I was doing it in VR, it would probably be terrifying. Yeah, a lot of horror games aren't really that scary anymore. Like, can we get a remaster of the original Silent Hill games, please? I mean, I'm talking like, you know, Silent Hill 1, 2, 3. Because Silent Hill 1 never really got, like, any sort of proper remaster. Because 2 and 3 both got put on the PS3 at some point. And 1 did get put on the PS3, but it wasn't, like, a big thing. No one seemed to remember it. I would not be a fan of trying to 10-star it, though, the way you have to do with Silent Hill 2. Because I'm not good enough at the game, even though I like it.
I see the box.
Yeah, that's true. FNAF arguably helped kill that genre. But isn't FNAF dead now? Like, didn't Scott decide he's not going to do any more games? I mean, he's made his millions, so it's not like it matters, but... I think maybe he's done doing the games.
You've got to pump up the primer handle in order to get the charge.
As we got Ultimate Custom Night, which was basically the purple guy in actual hell having to relive the tortures he put the kids through. That's the theory I've heard. I don't know how true it is.
Okay, charged.
And that's sort of the end of it.
Mr.
Yeah, they're still making a live action film. It's still in production. Yeah, they're still planning on doing a live action movie. I need to see the Siren movie, actually. Because I think there's a movie based off the Siren franchise, and Siren is really, really creepy.
Because we're being hunted.
Not even just scary, but just creepy as all hell. For anyone who hasn't played the game, Siren is creepy. Alright, I gotta take the shot. Yeah, Siren is a very creepy series. I haven't heard anything about a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog, and I don't even understand how you would do that. What Pokemon are you talking about? Are you talking about Detective Pikachu that's coming out? Because I'm going to go see that because the theater near me does $5 tickets on Tuesdays, so might as well. I'd actually be kind of curious to see that because I really liked the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Because I didn't really grow up on Pokemon. It's not that my parents didn't let me play it, it's just that I just didn't play it. And I really liked Let's Go Pikachu, so I wouldn't mind going to see the movie. Because like I said, I mean, $5 tickets, might as well. I'll go check it out and see how it is. I expect that it probably won't be that good, but you never know. I'll give it a chance. Yeah, there's that. I did not know there was going to be any sort of Sonic the Hedgehog movie, and I don't understand how you could do that real life, like live action. It doesn't even make sense. That'd be like doing a live action Mario movie. Oh wait, haven't they done that before? And it was terrible? Doesn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a live action? Or am I thinking of Dragon Ball? I think I'm thinking of Dragon Ball. It's like, I feel like, doesn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a live action by now? Maybe not, but I don't know. I mean, I've heard some really crazy things recently about, like, a Square Enix universe. I'm not even kidding when I say that. They have discussed a film universe of Deus Ex, Just Cause, Thief, Hitman, and Tomb Raider. Like a Square Enix universe. I don't understand that in the slightest.
Straight ahead. It's alright.
But that has been discussed. I don't know if it's actually going to end up happening, though. Okay, Dragon Ball, yeah, okay, I think I remember that. Yu-Gi-Oh! If they can do it well, I mean, go for it. There haven't been a lot of good movies based on stuff like that. I liked the Tomb Raider movie, honestly. I thought it was pretty decent. It was one of the better video game adaptations I've seen. Like, they actually did put some effort into it and actually came out fairly well. Plus, Alicia Vikander's awesome. Is like really, really hot, and every single time she screams, it sounds like she's having an orgasm. I'm not even kidding. If you rewatch the movie with that in mind and see if I'm correct or not. It's like every single time she screams, it sounds like, or gets attacked by something, it sounds like she's having an orgasm. And it makes the movie much more fun. But that's one film universe. There's literally a Call of Duty film universe planned. I'm not even kidding when I say that. That is actually a thing. That there is a Call of Duty film universe planned. How you're gonna... I mean, I know how you're gonna turn it into a franchise. I mean, that's literally the most bare-bones war movie that you can make. Now, granted, I'll probably still see it if it's based off the Modern Warfare trilogy or the earlier Black Ops. Because, realistically, Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare franchise has a very good story. It's pretty good by FPS standards. And the Black Ops... Black Ops 1 and 2 specifically... has a pretty good storyline to it. After that, though, it all dies off. Like, Ghosts makes no sense. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to be attacking this thing with this thing? Because Ghost still makes no sense. Advanced Warfare would have bombed if it wasn't Kevin Spacey playing the villain. Because that's literally the only reason why that one did well. Is he had Kevin Spacey playing the villain, who did an absolutely awesome job at the role. Oh, by the way, fuck you, Kevin Spacey, for raping a 14-year-old. Because that's how you should live your life. Or I don't know if he was 14, but regardless, he raped a teenager, basically. Or basically did so. So screw you, Kevin Spacey. Go burn in hell where you belong. But he fit the role very well of the villain in Advanced Warfare, so... Just like he does in House of Cards. I only watched the first 2 seasons of House of Cards. Most of which was watched when I was recovering from having my wisdom teeth taken out. Okay, I should probably follow where the dinosaur jumps to. Fatal Frame had a movie? Really? I legit didn't know that. I knew that, like, Silent Hill had movies and stuff, but I did not know Fatal Frame had a movie.
Run.
It doesn't surprise me. And it could have been done well, because Fatal Frame's a pretty famous series. I know we did, and at the very end of the game, it shows Logan being brainwashed in a pit. But I don't think we're ever going to get a Ghost 2, because Ghost 1 is the worst reviewed Call of Duty game. It's generally considered to have been the worst Call of Duty game. Like, it's generally that one and Advanced Warfare are considered to be the 2 worst. And I mean, I've played every Call of Duty game to some degree, with the exception of Declassified and Black Ops 4. And I've told you guys before, I liked Infinite Warfare. I know it got hated on like crazy early, but I liked Infinite Warfare, especially for the campaign and the zombies. It had one of the best campaigns in the franchise, and the zombies was stupid enough to be really... It was in 2014, really? Shut up, alarm. I gotta see this. I'm gonna go to Wikipedia real quick. Yeah, it sure did. It was made in Japan. It's called Getjoban Zero. I'm sure I butchered that like crazy. It is a Japanese horror film directed by Maria Sato, starring Ayami Nakajo and Aoi Mokiawi. I don't know. Wow, okay, well, I did not know that. It grossed a decent amount of money. It grossed 1.4 million US dollars in Asia. Okay. Oh, it doesn't even have the camera stuff that's a major aspect of the franchise. That's the defining thing about the franchise, is killing ghosts or demons by taking pictures of them with the camera. And you don't even include that? Why does that not surprise me? I mean, Silent Hill tried to jump scare the audience with a Pop-Tart. Right? Am I correct on that? I'm pretty sure I'm correct on that. They do a Pop-Tart jump scare. That's how desperate they were. Oh no, it's not necessarily that. It's the fact that Silent Hill made 2 movies. Not 1, 2 movies. somehow, which is incredible, to say the least. Alright, we need Claire Daring to go in there. Mrs. High Heel wearing for the whole movie that didn't get turned into anything. Okay, so it was 2 movies for Silent Hill. That's what I thought. Which is ridiculous. I don't even know. I'm sort of surprised it got 1 movie and even more surprised it got 2. I mean, I don't understand the story based on the video game, so I'm certainly not going to understand it based on the movies. Because the story makes absolutely no sense.
Okay. I'm gonna have to find the other.
I feel like, is it defined that the first Silent Hill was all a drug trip? Because they make mentions of it? I'm probably wrong. I like terrible horror movies. They're fun to watch. Like the Human Centipede 1 and 2. Anyone ever watched that?
What is it?
Me and my neighbor were drunk off our asses when we watched Centipede 2. Because we watched Human Centipede 2 at one point when we were drunk and we don't understand it. I mean, it's just torture porn, I guess, so it shouldn't be that big a surprise. It's like Saw movies, it's just torture porn. But just not done well. Oh, The Exorcist, yep, that's a classic. I haven't seen it, but I know it's a classic. Yeah, Invisible, don't watch Human Centipede. It isn't worth the time. It will disturb you badly. It's not even really horror, it's just disturbingly painful to watch. Because it's basically a crazy doctor that sews 13 people together ass to mouth to torture them. That's all it is. It's like Saw, but with no class. And I heard the Jigsaw movie is actually good. I didn't watch it. I've only ever seen the original Saw. Because I've seen the original Saw, and the original Saw is pretty good. I haven't seen any of the sequels, though, including Jigsaw. And people say that Jigsaw is one of the better ones in the franchise. But it's also just murder porn. So it doesn't really have any merit to it, in all honesty. Alright, so we gotta push something here. Oh yeah, it did pretty well, I think. I don't know if The Nun was any good. It's like a sequel to the Conjuring movies. Now, I fully believe, though, compared to some people, I fully believe that stuff that happens in those movies is pretty accurate. Because my aunt and uncle actually live in a known haunted house. And they've had, like, the people that can supposedly talk to that Sixth Sense come there and say that they found ghosts there. So I fully do believe in that, because they've said they've been even touched by the ghosts. So I do fully believe in that stuff, because they have literally experienced it. Well, I call it torture porn or murder porn. Maybe that's not the right description of it, but that's all it is just torturing people for 2 hours or whatever. With no real quality to it, just torturing people in really bizarre ways. Has anyone ever seen the movie Rubber? The most absurd of all torture porn type, or no, that's not torture porn, that's just horror. Very soft horror films. Yeah, look up the movie Rubber if you just want to wonder what your life is. Because that will mean that you spent an hour and a half of your life watching a tire murder people with psychokinetic powers. That's good you do believe him, because my family clearly does, because we've experienced it. Because that family, like, people in that house have been touched, have actually been physically touched by a ghost. Which it surprises me, because I didn't think anyone died in their house. So I'm a little surprised about it. It's a very old house, but I didn't think anyone actually died in there or anything. If anything, given my old house would have had ghosts in it, surprising, in all honesty. Knowing what I know about the house I lived in for most of my life. I'm not going to go into any more details about it, but it's an interesting thing. But I live in a house that most people would probably consider haunted or at least strange.
Control room.
This is built in the 40s, and it was the home of a family of murderers, or at least one crazy murderer.
Put up the door locks!
I really, before we sold the house, I didn't get the full chance to look around the house for the secret passages and stuff that I was looking for. Because knowing the family that lived there previously, I maybe could have found something, but I never did. I never really invested enough time into it. I probably would have had to hit like every single brick individually and hope for a secret passage or something.
Boot up the door locks!
But they were the kind of people that would have had something like that hidden there. They're the kind of people that would have buried like a crate with illegal weapons and gold in it. And I wish we should have done like one of those services where you can have people look through it for you, like with those like devices to scan the ground and see if there was anything hidden that we never found. Because I could have definitely seen it be a thing. What is this minigame? Oh yeah, Child's Play. I've heard of that. I guess that's true. It doesn't necessarily have to be dead. It just has to be pissed off. I don't know why it would have been pissed off at my aunt and uncle, because they never did anything to it, but it was someone, I think, that died in the house many, many decades ago. Because that was a house built in the 20s. So, basically 100 years old at this point. So I don't know, maybe they did something to piss it off. I don't know. I at least don't have to worry about that here because I'm in an apartment now that's built pretty recently, so I don't have to worry about pissing off a ghost. But I fully believe in that stuff. I mean, we even had a neighbor across the street for a while that had that sixth sense that could actually communicate with spirits. And she said, like, you know, we never would have moved into this house across the street from us if I felt bad vibes from it or whatever. So I do believe in a lot of that stuff. I mean, I'm a Christian man. I believe in demons and stuff like that. I think I have heard of that. Maybe give it a better description and I'll be able to tell you better, but that sounds familiar. Invisible, by the way. I mean, I got a few people commenting at once. Yeah, I could see that. People pissing it off for no reason. Okay, so I'm not sure I can activate that yet. Aha! Why are you in here? Ah, there it is, maybe. Oh, no, that's not anything. Huh. There it is. Yep, I knew I needed something. The fuse. I don't really see shamans being a thing in my hyper-conservative Christian southern town. Actually, that's not entirely true because we're the least conservative area of our county in North Carolina. Probably because of the racial diversity overall. The Elite Snowman King, what? Oh, that's you. Never mind, I read that wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if there's entities like that that just disappear upon being seen. And they're probably superior to us as humans, so why would they spend their time being around us if they're superior?
It's a unit system. I know this. It's all the files of the whole park. It tells you everything.
Okay, we got something going on. What? Okay, I legitimately don't remember this at all. We're hitting those in order of how they popped up because that's easy.
I can't get it unless I move!
I legitimately don't remember any of this being a thing when I did this on PS4.
This might be the right file. This isn't the right file.
I do not remember this at all being a thing on PS4. I guess it's been a very long time since I played it, but still.
Phone security systems? Who named it? We got it!
I would not be surprised if it can be done because, I mean, like I said, my family, they've encountered ghosts or spirits of some kind. I mean, I'm a Christian man, so I believe in things like demons and such. Sacrifice and stuff, yeah, I mean, I know it's happened in the past. I'm sure it will happen in the future. People think it's the right way to go about life. Okay, so somehow we need to go down here and... Oh, why'd you go through the tunnel? You weren't supposed to go through there. Okay, that's just a mini kit, so I actually can't do anything about that. I was looking at it wrong. Okay, he can't do anything about that terminal, so what happens if I go up here? There's a thing I also can't do anything about. Alright, I gotta get her down there because... But she can't go down there. How am I supposed to do that? This is weird because... I need her to access the terminal, but she can't go down there. So, what does it want me to do? Ronda Rousey considered suicide after losing UFC twice. She's that much of a failure.
Children all right?
She can't take a loss.
Call the mainland. Tell them to send them helicopters.
That surprises me a little bit. She was hot too, so... Didn't some, like, Marine ask her to be the date to the Marine ball in a year? And she said yes, and she did it. Lucky him. That was like the guy that asked Mila Kunis. Because that's happened as well.
Move! Move!
I could see that. I mean, like I said, we're very lucky the house I lived in didn't have that as an issue, which surprises me given the history of the family that used to live there before us. I guess because no one actually died in the house, maybe. And that's why we were okay. That's my assumption. Because like I said, we had someone that lived across the street that was supposedly able to communicate in the Sixth Sense, and they said they never found anything wrong with our house or else they wouldn't have moved in over there. So I guess we were okay in the end. Oh, there's a little raptor. Oh, it's your little baby raptor. It's so cute. It's gonna do a nipple T-Rex position. Like on the Wii. Alright, what does it actually want me to do about this T-Rex thing? Or raptor, or whatever the hell it is. We gotta feed it? Yep. No, I'm not close to finishing this game because it's all 4 movies. Well, yeah, I mean, like, WWE is pretty fake, but also, like, why would you throw away a multi-million-dollar career because you don't like it? But yeah, we're nowhere near finishing this game. It's all 4 movies at this point. Because this came out in 2015, so it was the first all 4 movies, including the first Jurassic World. So yeah, nowhere near finishing. We're basically done with the first movie though, which is a good thing.
Faster, Ken!
I don't have that same sixth sense. I can't communicate with spirits and stuff. Or if I can, I don't know how to. Alright, I think this is the last... Oh, this is the last mission of movie 1, I think. I think we've only done 5, so maybe it is only 5 movies, or 5 levels per movie. Uh-oh, you knocked down the T-Rex.
Ellie, this way.
Yeah, this is pretty much the end of the first movie, and, do you mean, like, astronomical sign? Because if so, I'm a Libra. Reminds me of old, Pikmin, because that was one of the treasures in Pikmin 1. Great game, by the way. I really hope that we get remasters of the old Pikmin games, as well as Pikmin 4. I really want that because that's an awesome series. I enjoyed Pikmin 3 a lot on the Wii U. Yeah, Libra. I can communicate with my stomach when it's hungry as well. I did that earlier today when my DoorDash order took an hour to get here. Which it wasn't really her fault. She's newer to the city and the weather's been awful today. Really bad storms and stuff, and people up in the Northeast or the Midwest or the Rust Belt are not used to thunderstorms like we are in the Southeast. It's a very common thing in the Southeast. Like, everyone in the Southeast, we know what thunderstorms are and we're very used to them. Because we get them, like, weekly, easily. Okay, seriously, am I screwing this up? Circle, X, circle, square. Oh, you just ate your little raptor buddy. Okay. Alright, so what does that do? Knocks out the raptor. Not really, it just pissed him off more. So you're a Cancer? What month is that? Like, what time period of the year is that? I don't know a lot about astrology, so... The stuff about being a Libra, though, actually does fit pretty accurately to me. Usually. Things like being loyal but fair. In that I'll be loyal to you, but if you cheat me, I'm gonna abandon you pretty quickly. I've been in that exact situation before, so... Because I have been cheated on before, so... X, square, X, circle. Oh, I'm supposed to shake it. Die, you little dinosaur biatch. We killed the dinosaur.
Hammond, after careful consideration...
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Not to endorse your park. So have I.
Sounds like a good idea, just to get out of here. Again, I'm surprised there's not a nuclear bomb waiting to obliterate the island in the case of this kind of situation. June through July. Okay, cool. Vader didn't remove his helmet in Empire Strikes Back. He only removes it in Return of the Jedi. But yeah, I'm a Libra, so basically most of October. I wouldn't say that entirely, but it has some level of accuracy. Mr. Hammond, I think you have failed. I think it's time to go away. Uh-oh, our friends are dead. Drop him a rope or something. Don't kill him. Oh, right, this is the end of the movie. Right, we get a scene like this where you get to run as a dinosaur. Yeah, loyalty is important. Because I've had 2 girlfriends ever, and the first one cheated on me. The second one, I broke up with her because she was ridiculously clingy and I had other issues like with her family and stuff. But the first one cheated on me, so loyalty is important. Yeah, don't mess with an introvert, I agree. Oh, you mean when he's in his like little, not cryo, but just like medical thing? I think I know what you're talking about, actually. 7.4% so far tonight. And we've only been going for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, you got cheated on too, man? That's... well, not quite cheated on, but close to it. Because he removed it only in that medical field until the final moments of the final movie. And that's when he really, like, removes it. Just in those final minutes.
I bet you didn't know this.
According to my parents, I cried the first time I saw Darth Vader die. Sometimes I wonder how much all of it's worth it.
Well, Dr. Malcolm, here to share a few campfire stories with my uncle.
I was there, I know what happened, and so do you.
Is that Jeff Goldblum?
It's my responsibility now, Doctor, and I will jealously defend.
Not Peter Ludlow, but the guy, the cool guy.
You were right, and
This
I
one,
was
Ian.
wrong. Did you ever expect to hear me say such a thing? Isla Nubla was just a showroom, something for the tourists. Site B was the factory floor. That was on Ina Sauna.
A few weeks ago, a British family on a yacht cruise stumbled across the island. The boarders used the incident to take control of InGen from me.
Okay, so there's another island with dinosaurs, no fences this time, and you want to send people...
Yeah, is that Jeff Goldblum?
Complete photo record of those animals.
He's did a good job in some other movies.
Fine.
And believe me, the research team was not a research.
And he was also in the Independence Day movies, which I love the original Independence Day. Like, the original Independence Day is really, really good. I don't care what anyone says, I've always
Can't
enjoyed
shave
it.
3 days off my deadline.
The Resurgence
Not fully supplied.
second movie, though, no.
I haven't field tested any of this stuff.
The 16 personalities, I've done that before. I don't remember what I classified as, though.
we get these vehicles.
I'm not a film director. I'm not Peter Jackson or something. I mention that specifically because he got shat on for Mortal Engines. But he also did, like, some really good movies.
I can't get the engine bits.
He did the Lord of the Rings movies. And then more recently, he did They Shall Not Grow Old, which is a really, really good movie. It's a World War I documentary. That was so good. I saw it up here. That was a fantastic movie. And it was like a very limited release film. But it was so good. Like, it's basically sort of a World War I documentary, but it's done so well. Temple of Doom was your favorite? Really? I think you make up about 1% of the population thinking that.
Think you could take a look at those brain parts for me?
That is not a well-liked movie.
See, that explains it.
That is not a popular
really,
movie.
Really loud kitten. Oh, thanks.
Temple of Doom is generally the least favorite of the original trilogy. It's still better, obviously, than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which was on earlier today. Temple of Doom, I completely understand why people don't like it as much, and it really is not as good.
No!
It's still better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, though. Anything is going to be better than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Mr. I'm going to sit in a lead-lined refrigerator, and that's going to protect me from nuclear bombs. I almost want to say the Mythbusters might have tested that and found it was false, but I could be wrong on that. Look, the lead might protect you from the radiation, but how you survive the actual nuclear blast... I can ride on what? Oh, okay, that's how I progress
air on the
this.
tires here, guys. All right. So.
I completely forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, I'm not completely useless.
Okay. Oh, both your parents are extroverts? That's crazy, because mine were fairly introverted. Overall, like, especially my dad was more on the introverted side.
We gotta sort out that.
My mom was more mixed to extroverted overall.
Y'all look where you're driving.
Yeah, I mean, India was fine, but they did not do it that well. And the whole bug-eating scene, I don't think was very well received.
Hey, you ever heard of health and safety? Sheesh.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Whoa, I never would have thought to do that.
I know that was
That's it.
not
Keep
very well
pushing.
received. And I actually like Indian food from the one or two times I've eaten it.
She's home.
Thanks. This is a high, you know.
I need to go eat at the one nearby, because we have one within like
Hi.
2 miles of where I live.
Put him in a very convenient fighting night.
Up here, so I need to try that out. I always get coupons, so it'd probably be okay. Another thing to cut. Do 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 do. Why does it almost sound like the Jeopardy theme song? Which reminds me, I'm sorry, Alex Trebek, you're an awesome guy, and I really hope you manage to somehow beat your cancer. We love you. Everyone's cheering for you.
Yeah, that's better.
Jeopardy's a classic. Versus like Double Dare, where the questions are so stupid these days.
My God, hey, you found it. What took you so long?
I couldn't get a cab.
That's okay. Now, listen, I gotta tell you something. I gotta talk to you.
I don't know too much about the Indian culture when it
I
comes
wouldn't be
to
going
food.
if it wasn't really.
But it seemed like they were trying to make some stereotypes or make some pushes that shouldn't have been there. As I highly doubt that they commonly eat chilled monkey brains.
This is so cool.
As dessert, so... So we got a cargo ship going. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen Jurassic Park 2 or 3. I've of course seen the original, but it's been a very long time. Like at least probably 4 or 5 years.
Built a location sensor into Dr. Harding's satellite phone, so we should be getting a reading.
Alright guys, I gotta go use the bathroom real quick. I gotta pee, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, I'm back. Probably not gonna do more than another level or two tonight. Getting a little bit tired. Hiccups, great. Aren't hiccups like considered to be like an unnecessary evolution left over? They're definitely unnecessary. I'm gonna get that or something like you. Okay, I don't think I can do anything about that, so let's just move on with our guy that has a torch. Oh, okay, there was a bar there and I didn't even see it. Alright, so is there a ladder I can build for the rest of my team here, please? Is that it? Yep, okay, sort of. Then that got everyone up. Fantastic. Can't believe it's almost 11 o'clock. It doesn't feel quite that late. Maybe it's because it's Saturday, I don't know. Can't do anything about that, but we can do something about this. Alright, let's have him go right across, and we can knock down the ladder for the rest of the team. Alright, let's shoot these targets. 2 out of 3. What did I hit the first one of? I don't even know what it is. Okay, we can't dig into that pile because it's not us. Build the thing, and we get something out of that. It's all the little baby raptors trying to murder me. What did I ever do to them? And maybe I murdered their parents, I don't know, but still. There's no excuse to try to kill me. I mean, it is a legitimate excuse, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Alright, just go away. You're starting to get a little annoying here. Why can I not get in there? It's like it's protected by, vines or something. I thought I pulled those away, though. Okay, there it went. That was very weird. That didn't seem to work properly.
Sarah!
You guys want to keep the little baby raptors off of me while I'm doing
Sarah,
this?
do you think are on this island?
If so, I'd be greatly appreciative. Why are they attacking me anyway? They don't know who I am. Okay, I think we need someone else up here. Yep. Got it. Oh wow, it's 3:48 over there. It's only like 10:48 over here. Or 10:51 over here.
You're right.
I know, like in the future I'd love to stream more and like during the day. That's just kind of hard with work and all, so
This is magnificent.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
That's why I really want to finish writing the book I've been writing for a long time. And if I were to get some success out of that, I could do YouTube and streaming full-time as an additional thing. Just sell the rights for a movie for it for $10 million day one, and that would be more than enough to live off of the rest of my life happily. It doesn't even need to be that much, because $5 million would mean $50,000 a year for 100 years. Not counting interest payments, so... And I could just live in the South where I want to be. Hey, mini kit, nice. And we can't dig that, fantastic. Yeah, if I got $5 million tomorrow, I could quit my job and be happy the rest of my life, no problem. I mean, even $1 million, I could probably make it work without ever having to work again, I mean. I forgot that about that being a thing. No, I have not been on an African safari. That would be fun to do someday, though.
Legendary.
I have been out of the country before, but never to Africa. I've been to Europe and I've been to the Caribbean.
And I never thought in a million years how I'm gonna get you to come here. Hey, Eddie!
Hi, Sarah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Those animals that just walked by, did you see them? It's a family group. If I can just get a shot of the nest. I'll be right back.
Because in Europe, I've been to France. Okay, when it comes to my own indie game, it depends on
Sarah.
A couple factors. Like, I have an idea for an indie game just that I would make purely for trophy hunters because they sell really well. Because trophy hunters nowadays, myself included, will buy really terrible, stupid games for cheap.
Sarah!
And the game would be, my game idea is called Clock Watchers, where all you do is set a clock to different times. But it would have an easy platinum trophy, so I'd be able to sell a lot of copies of it. If I was going to make my own game, though, overall, it would be a Homefront or Freedom Fighter style resistance-based game. Because Freedom Fighters is, of course, one of my favorite games of all time. It's so often been forgotten. Unfortunately, it deserves more recognition than most people think about it. What did I even do? Oh, we're taking photographs of it. That's our boss fight, is taking photographs of the giant dinosaur, yeah. Because that should be our priority, not survival. It's a good thing death doesn't actually mean anything in LEGO games. Oh, you're up in Canada? Where are you in Canada? For some reason, Invisible, I was thinking you were in the US. Yes, Talladega Nights, that is one of my all-time favorites. That is literally one of my all-time favorite movies. I know it has a lot of stupidity to it, but it is one of my all-time favorites. And honestly, it's quite sad to see how far those two have fallen. Will Ferrell and whoever played Cal. Because that was such a good movie. I loved that movie. That is one of my all-time favorites. And now we get things like Holmes and Watson that were just hated. Like, there were literally people walking out of the theater midway through the movie, apparently. Makes me kind of want to see it. Oh, Quebec? Okay, cool. Cool. So you're right on the Great Lakes. I'm not that far from the Great Lakes anymore because I'm in Cincinnati, so a few hours drive from it, I think. I will be glad, though, when I get out of the area, out of the cold weather. Because that's the one thing I really don't like about up here is cold weather. I am not a fan of cold weather. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised they had to fight off real cougars. They had to fight off a lot of stuff back in the day.
No, water makes smoke billow. Use dirt.
Back before industrialization of the entire American western half.
Wanted ready when you.
Because I think doesn't Red Dead 2 take place in like Louisiana?
You really came all that way?
Louisiana, Texas, sort of more Midwest than actual West. Whereas Red Dead 2 takes place more in the actual West. Or the original Red Dead, I mean, takes place more in the actual West.
Why wouldn't Hammond send 2 teams?
Like the American West, the Wild West that everyone knows about. While the prequel now, Red Dead 2, takes place more in like Louisiana and the Southwest and all. I really like Red Dead 2, so I would definitely play it in the future. I mean, I'll keep playing it in the future. I mean, I got a long way to go. I mean, I'm serious. Like, come to the American Southeast and complain about overheating. And I love it, but it's like, it's something most people can't stand. I love the warmth. There's a lot of incidents in America. That's not the only one. We have a lot of issues. Every country has a lot of issues, including America, and I'm not gonna, like, be offended by it, because we certainly have our issues. That's a race mission right there. Alright guys, I'm getting pretty out of it for tonight. We've had a good number of questions. We've had a lot of people viewing the stream. We've been going for 3 hours. So, I'm probably going to call it a night here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been a great first 2,000 subscribers. Looking forward to hopefully 2,000 more, or just many more in the future. So, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Hope you guys will continue to tune in the future. And I mean, I love doing these videos and stuff. I'd love to be able to do it full time, maybe someday. You never know. Although I would think if it would end up being full time, it would probably be on Twitch, where it's more successful for YouTubers and stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and it was good to talk to you guys. So yeah, I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next stream. I don't know what it's gonna be. I might be done with. Well, no, I wouldn't have the Spider-Man 100% by that time, but I'd have the Platinum hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. Spider-Man would be a good game to play, though, because, I mean, being close to finishing it and all. I got other games I want to play, too. Like, I think Just Cause 4 is about to get its first DLC, so we'll see. I mean, regardless of it, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for 2,000 subscribers, and here's to 2,000 more, I am holding up a fake glass in toasting. So yeah, see you guys next week.